Hi, I'm Jerry, and I love to fish. But when I tell people about my fly-in fishing trips to Canada, they get a little intimidated by all the planning. So I put together this series to help you plan your own trip. Hopefully, you'll have as much fun as we do. This video is on packing the totes for the kit. The kit is what everybody uses. So there's individual packing, and then there's the kit. That's what we call it. This right here is a picture of us at the end of the boat dock with all of our stuff ready to get on a plane. Plane's going to land up here, take all this stuff off with you. A couple things I like to show you is we do have these really huge styrofoam coolers that we carry the blocks of ice in. That's nice because it'll last for 4 or 5 days. These are what the just PVC piping you can get at Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever, with the lids. And then you put your fishing poles in there. You don't have to worry about your fishing pole. We had a couple tips break off the first couple years we went up, but this is makes things a lot nicer. The water, we just take a case of water up there. That'll be gone in the first day or two. Then you start filling these up with the lake water that you boil and everything. We do not throw these away. We make sure we keep them. Some people even write their initials on the top so they know they're using their same bottle each time. This is what we use for a pea bucket. That's good to keep in the cabin at night. You get up in the middle of the night, there's mosquitoes, there's all kinds of weird sounds outside. You don't have to worry about going out, especially with all this beer. You can imagine we do a lot of peeing, so this is really nice. This is what it looks like on the way home. You can see that it's a little bit less because there's not 12 cases of beer. But what you do is you put all your stuff right here. The boat, the dock's down here. The plane's going to land at the dock. You're going to unload all the other people who's coming in, their stuff over here. Then you load your stuff on the plane, and it works real smooth. Everybody works together. So, you want to make sure that you have all your stuff ready to go on that last day. This is I always check with the outfitter for recommendations. Every outfitter is a little different what they have and what they don't have. So it's good to check with them and see if they specifically mention that you might want to bring this or that. You can add it to your list. This is a nice picture. It shows the plates. So these are the plates that are up there. All the utensils are up there, knives, forks, and everything like that. We get paper plates. We put it on top of these plates. So when it comes to cleaning the plates, after each meal, you don't have to do a lot of scrubbing or anything like that. You just throw the paper plate away. You wipe down the plate that's there, and you're good to go. This is real important to bring a nice lighter. This is going to be used to light the stove, the pilot light when it goes out, and the stove in the oven. It also is great for the grill if you do any grilling. We like to put a list of items on each tote so that we know what's in the tote. So if somebody says, hey, where's the toilet paper? Where's the Tums? Where's the screwdriver? Whatever. It's listed right there on each tote. You don't have to sit and dig through each tote to try to figure it out. We also do that same thing with our food. This right here is our meals, our meal plan for each day. And this right here is a breakdown of all the food needed to make these meals. So if you're having eggs for 4 different days, it's good to know that, on this day here, everybody's getting 2 eggs. This day here, everybody's getting 3 eggs, whatever. This right here, we added a portable fan. Right here is the area where you're going to be cooking. If you do a deep fry, we do that about twice. It's 90 degrees up there inside these cabins in the July time frame. So a fan, it just makes things so much more comfortable. You can get these real small, portable, rechargeable fans. I've got a link to one right here if you actually click on this link. And it's also going to be in the spreadsheet on walleyejair.com. These are the water buckets that we fill. So we boil the water in this big thing. We fill it into these after it's sat and cooled off a little bit. And then we have that, to fill into using a funnel like this into the individual water bottles, as we go on. And then some of them we'll use this Kool-Aid for and make some Kool-Aid. We like to have, somebody brought wet wipes one time, left it in the outhouse, and it makes things so much nicer. So we added that to our list. I highly recommend it. This right here, we have quart coolers and quart containers and gallon containers for the water. You saw the gallon ones before. These are the quarts. A lot of the Kool-Aid stuff comes in a quart size, so it makes it real nice to just pour the whole pack in here and make it, and then you can pour it into your individual things or just make a whole cooler or a pitcher full or whatever. Everyone needs to bring their own personal gear, so your underwear, your socks, your shoes, your sweatshirts, all those things like that. But the kit always stays together. So, if you're packing your personal, if everybody who's packing their personal knows that there's going to be plenty of toilet paper, they know not to bring it. So if everybody brought 3 rolls of toilet paper just because they thought they needed it, then you've got, on this cabin here, we had 12 people. You've got 12 times, you've got 36 rolls of toilet paper. You don't need that much toilet paper. So it's good for people to know what's in the kit just so that they don't overpack and you don't want to show up there with all kinds of extra stuff. It's hard to get on the plane. You're paying extra money for it and everything else. So spare line, we used to all bring 3 or 4 spare lines. You never know what size you're going to need as far as the weight and things like that. Then we realized that, probably every 4 or 5 trips we go up, we might change one because our line actually got screwed up. So now what we do is just put it in the kit. So the kit has, maybe a 20, maybe 2 braided, and then a 4-pound test for the ultralights. First aid kit, Benadryl. You never know if somebody's going to get stung. Tums, Band-Aid, aspirin. It's nice to put that in the kit so that everybody doesn't have to sit and ask, did anybody bring this? Did anybody bring that? If everybody knows it's in the kit, they don't have to worry about bringing it. Plus, everybody knows where it is. This poor guy needs a little bit of everything, it looks like. A repair kit, screwdrivers, pliers. We found we use those every so often. An ice pick, you buy the ice and a big block, so it's nice to have a pick to chip it off. We were using a screwdriver, but a pick was so much easier. Duct tape, you can put that on the window to stop the mosquitoes from coming in if there are holes. Thermoses, insulated mugs. So we bring the insulated mugs. You go out in the water in the morning, you drink coffee, you bring a thermos so you can refill it. That's always nice for the boat. Fish rag. The fish are slimy, especially in July. These fish have like a snot almost on them. They're super slimy. They're hard to pick up. They stink. You take the rag, you throw it over the fish, you grab it, you pull it out of the water, you take your hook out. They do have teeth. You'll understand when you're up there if you've never seen a pike before, but you don't want to be sticking your hand anywhere near its mouth. But the fish rag is real nice to have in the boat. Other supplies, funnel, cheese grater. We do stuff with grated cheese, so we bring our own cheese grater. Oven mitts, dish towels. The first time you go up, you're not going to have a dish towel, and you're going to use a whole lot of paper towels, but you'll learn to bring dish towels, dish soap, foil. You put that over top the stove, the oven, or the stove the very first time you're up there the first day, and then that way as you cook during the week, all the fried stuff and things like that doesn't get all over it, and it makes it hard to clean up. And cards, toilet paper, bug coils. It's funny, the bug coils up there in Canada say kills mosquitoes. The bug coil in the US says irritates them, something like that. But it is completely different. Theirs do kill the mosquitoes. If you are really concerned about the mosquitoes, you hate them, buy their bug coils because they will kill the bugs as opposed to irritate them, as we like to say. I do have all this stuff in an Excel spreadsheet, so go to walleyejair.com, download it, use that as a template, add to it, take away from it, whatever you want, and I hope you have as much fun as we do. Please visit walleyejair.com for other videos and files.